Hi and welcome back to a chilly Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. It is currently 9.9 degrees Celsius, feels like 9.9 degrees Celsius, minimum of 13, maximum of 25, 99% humidity. I love this sort of weather. It is 6:38 a.m. Monday, June the 10th, 2024. Okay, so we're going to do the whole of Edith Street. So this is basically where Edith Street starts. Otherwise it's Palmerston Drive. So we'll go all the way through in the main street, all the way to the Esplanade. That's the plan anyway. So that's all the way through Edith Street. So you get a bit of a look. We might zigzag a couple of times across the road. Show. Beautiful sunrise. I think I missed the majority of it, but I went a little bit earlier. Thankful for fast charging devices. I woke up like, oh, it's time, I should go. Better get a walk in when it's nice and cool. The breeze is cool, I like that. Nice and cool. Here's your new Billy Slater signage they've put up. We're one team, Innisfail. Let's drive like it. Queensland Government. Got Billy Slater on it. NRL superstar Billy Slater, coach of the Queensland team in the state of origin. Hometown hero Billy Slater. All these different things that you can say, because he's quite idolised here for good reason. Done well for himself. Anyway, let's continue along. If you want to look up Billy Slater and see who I'm talking about, feel free. Look it up on Google. So there's plenty of information about Billy Slater. Alright, we'll continue along. Getting to Station Street. All of Edith Street. Wow. For me, that's not that long a walk, really. About a 45-minute walk if I'm walking slow to get detail. So there's Station Street through here. We've got Kirby's Corner. Probably won't point at every single building this time, because we have in the past shown every detail. But you'll see it get brighter and brighter the day as it goes on. The days have been absolutely beautiful lately, so welcome back to a Bestestimes YouTube video. Yes, we'll go all the way down and see what we can see. If we see anything interesting, we'll stop for a bit and go from there. I'll mention the street names at least along the way, so you get a general idea of what it was like. What I try and do is show as much detail as possible, so you get a really good idea of what it was like walking along at this particular time on this particular day. And that, how much traffic, how many cars, how many people, the way the buildings look, the way the sky look, all that sort of stuff, in as much detail as possible. So if you were walking along, this is what you would see. An ambulance. No, it's not. It's a hydro link thing. Looks like an ambulance from a distance. Similar colouring to some of the ambulances. But anyway, Cassowary Street. Now Cassowary Street. The old Gundy Hill Bakery. It's been up for sale for a few years now. They've done an up a bit, but anyway, it does flood here. One place that every time there's any flooding around, it floods here. So Innisfail Motors Group. And Gundy Auto Wash. which we've never been able to show properly because there's usually people around. Well, we can't show it fully properly, but get a bit more audio, slow down a bit. Where there's deodorizers, vacuum cleaners, all that sort of stuff in this end. And they've got a place to do car detailing and the network car and truck rentals through there. Now they're doing up parts of it here, where there was a vending machine in there. And there's your laser wash through there, just to give you an idea what it was like. So, it's all part of Edith Street. It's a mobile 24-hour across there. Coming up on Carbuta Street. Yes, Carbuta. Like car boot. K-A-R-B-O-O-T-A. And you want to Edith Street. We've shown you detail many times. Sign hasn't changed since I was last along here. They haven't done anything to it like they meant to. They're meant to be doing it up. Tut lights up at night, but nothing's come of it. Yeah, the cold's affecting my throat. I love the cold. Colder the better, but throat doesn't seem to like it anymore. Anyway, my nose will run as expected. And I use spray for it. But anyway, there's your tobacconist at 180. Same location of where Alice's Diner used to be back in the 90s, for anyone who remembers that. Sorry I'm walking a bit faster than normal, to keep my legs active. You can see sort of the sunrise coming through on the top of the buildings in Grace Street. Pelican Street. Pelican Street. Okay. Corner at Pelican and Edith Street. So we've got to at least get a photo of one Edith Street sign to put on the thumbnail. So I might actually get that while we're here. See, we're doing an Edith Street video. It's good too. Get it? A lot of people will be wearing jackets and jumpers and whatever else under the sun, long pants. And that. But it will warm up and get quite warm later. So when you're doing stuff, it gets warm like yesterday. By the time I did my Marine Lakes update video, which is available now from yesterday's date, you'll be able to tell. Yeah, it was a lot warmer by the time I did that. Yeah, yesterday's date was the 9th, Sunday the 9th of June 2024. So, yeah, going a little bit later than my normal morning walk, like the earlier morning walks, because of the time I wake up. Usually I see certain particular people on the walk, say good morning to them, certain people, and that, well, didn't get to. And I'll be up on Repco and then Ibis Street. Ibis hasn't the bird. There's your Repco. Supercheap Auto, Ibis Street. Commonwealth Hotel. the taxis after that. And Rebel Coffee, Kayla Lawyers, all that. There's Ibis Street. Like I said before, as in the bird, when I first woke up, it was saying 10 degrees. But that's from the airport. And I'd say there's 9.9 from earlier. It was from the airport as well. Because we don't have the local weather stations here anymore, sadly. Bureau of Meteorology ones. Let's reload the app and see what it says now. It says 10.0. Feels like 10.0. 99% humidity, no rain, mostly sunny. Partly cloudy. Excellent. Great temperature. Wyong Chinese takeaway. Nice car there. It's a Subaru WRX ST7, I think it says, yeah. I can't read the rest of it. And the lighting. I'm not a car person, but I know what I like the look of. A lot of people will be able to tell me straight up exactly what make and model that was, just seeing it for a few seconds. So there's your Innie Ink Studio Cafe, Tour Hub across there. I never see Tour Hub open. I can see my breath. See if I can capture that on video with my phone and put it on the video somewhere. No, it's not showing up now. Oh well. Because I did it a couple of times, it probably got warmer and that's good. Okay, well, we'll continue along. Doing anything. Charles Street. Where's the Charles Street sign? It's gone. Oh, there it is. I thought it had gone. Just the lighting. So, people there to do roadworks. Across the road. Wonder what they're going to do. So this is Charles Street, where KFC is on the corner. At the time of recording this. Very messy here. You think KFC would get this cleaned up. Doesn't look good for the business. And I have recorded this on the Snapsense app because when it rains it just turns to mud. And the problem with that is, for mobility, people with mobility scooters, crutches, wheelchairs, any of that sort of stuff, it's a hazard, a big hazard for it. Sun shining through over King George Park direction, Anzac Park. A lot of people call it either one. Hopefully they fix this footpath up soon. Maybe that's part of what they're doing today. Because it was a brand new footpath and they dug it up. Ergon, or people to do with Ergon did it. Ergon contractors and that. When I went past one day, they were doing it. They captured it. A random sock on the ground. Kid sock. Morning. So, yeah, it was sad to see a really nice, brand new footpath dug up. Yeah, I hope that's what they're doing today, fixing that up, and not just putting the patch up job. Put the pebblecrete on there, like there was before. Pebble text, whatever you want to call it. There's Glady Street. There's your Anzac Memorial Park direction, where the big tree is, and that truck. Yeah, traffic control. I'd say that is. Anyway, breath's starting to show again. I'll see if I can capture it again. Certainly tried to. So there we go. Doubt it. I don't know if that turned out. They got a new fence over there at the dentist next to BCF. Okay, well, there's Glady Street. Here's the footpath where the it was hard to see because you finally get a decent footpath here after about 30 years of needing it, and they have to do. Oh, they would have had their reasons. It'd be nice if there was a footpath all the way down to the old Sunlink, at the least. Down to Lovely Street. Around there would have been great. So it was all like this. Just it'd be nice if they pebble created the whole thing all the way down to Gundy Hill would be great. Rip it up, do the whole same thing like this. Or where they did outside where Maurice Grasso Motors is, that there's been great ever since. When they did that years and years and years ago, it's been a lot better. So morning. Yeah, do some pathways just like that. That'd be great. All the way through. And then maybe put the pebblecrete on there if it needs it. It does look a lot cleaner. It does seem to stay a lot cleaner. Okay, so we're nearly up to Ernest Street. The Bruce Highway becomes Ernest Street for a bit. Stops being Edith and turns. And Edith Street continues up past Hungry Jack's and that through the main part of town. So there's your Ernest Street. Roscoe's Pizza, an Italian restaurant. Bunnings and so on. Okay. So sticking to our original plan is staying on Edith Street. Boys just got to warm up for this hour of the morning. And this sort of weather. It's back down where we just came from. Where the bus and that was. Oh, I love golden hour. If you look through the main part of town here, probably won't show up on camera at the moment, but there's all the golden showing on the Art Deco buildings. See if I can capture it on a photo. And put that on the end of the video. And you can sort of see it in the photo. See if I can zoom in just a little bit more. Because the car comes along, so it makes it look like I'm taking a photo of them, which I'm not. Yeah, I don't think it'll turn out too well. The photo, but I'll have a look later, and if it did, then it'll be on the video, the end of the video. See, if I take any photos during a video, and I mention it, stay tuned to the end of the video to see it. There's where APM, the job agency, where that used to be. Yeah, they're taking the outside signage off now too. So we'll show that while we're here. They've moved around into where, next to where Sundown Family Dental is. Yeah, I really want to show that lighting over there. Might cross the road. Still be in Edith Street. Well, they're doing work over in Owen Street. If they are, then I might have to make a little detour for the video. Because they said a couple of years ago they were going to do that right up. And it needed it, so I went and got video showing how bad it was. And they're doing stuff there now. Hopefully they're not just covering over the crap, because that doesn't really work. And trucks and cars and that go over it, it just brings back the potholes. Hippie games where Dom's Fun Food used to be. Alarm going off up here. tile patterns and chemist across there. Here's Ernest Street. Oh, I think they're, this is Owen Street, I mean. I think they're just filling in potholes, which is horrible. They don't really do much. The whole thing needs to be dug up, which is what they were going to be doing, but never did. They look like they're just filling in potholes. Oh, anyway, that's Owen Street. Cole's direction. This is Owen Street, the taxi rank section down that way. So we're back on Edith Street. Wonder where the alarm's going off. It's loud. I should be able to hear it by now. You can see the golden hour and stuff across the road. Try and show that a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's on this side of the road. It's hard to tell. The sound bounces. Classic Nelson Spa, where Kennedy's news agency used to be. Wow, it's getting louder, so I'm getting closer to it. It could be this side of the road. Sometimes it's just someone forgot to turn their alarm off when they walk in the door or something, and alarms go off. But then other times it's something serious, so OPSM, where Scott's Forest was way back. The butcher. Might be Chemist Warehouse. Usually you see a flashing light on places. I wonder. Sounds like it's coming from that direction. This is where Leading Edge Electronics used to be, next to Anita's Gifts and Souvenirs. Where Debbie's Wedding and Florist Shop used to be, which has just recently closed down. For rent. Yeah, it's basically empty in there now. You won't be able to see in this light. See all the way through to the back now. I'll take a photo. Sometimes that'll show up because the phone's got the low light capabilities. There we go. Yep. Shows up a bit anyway. It's only autofocus that's the issue. Yeah, because you get all the reflections, and that makes it hard for a standard camera to get the video through there. So here we go. There's a row of shops to show you where Debbie's was. And then your Brandon and Gullo personal injury lawyers, which I never see open. I'm guessing that's by appointment only. Across to Brumby's Bakery, the Hotel Grand Central, Innisfail Food Emporium. The lighting on that's really good at the moment. I might actually take a photo of that as well. And through the old Regent Arcade, Regent Theatre. Like I said before, golden hour lighting, wow. Brumbies. Okay. Sorry that when I take a photo sometimes the camera goes up a bit, just naturally. Just does it. It sort of faces the sky. But anyway, we're nearly at the end of Edith Street. Wow. Well, it's 24 minutes into the video. I'll let you know the time when I get to the end. And that. We'll stay on the post office side of the road. It's quite dirty here. I'll do with a good tidy up. Innisfail show, the 11th and the 12th of July 2024. Young performers, June, just as June, doesn't say when, at the Con Theatre. Entries closed 25th of April. Well, 25th of April's gone. Well and truly. It's the old ANZ. Then I look down at Golden Hour. Sometimes it takes longer than just an hour of the Golden. You get it for a bit longer. Some more Golden Hour shots while we can. The Catholic Church is all lit up really good too from the sun. See if we can capture that from here. Picture quality wise, mightn't be the best. And the Shire Hall, so we can get both in the one shot. See if it'll focus. Yep, got it. Don't know how well it'll turn out, but I got it as best as I could. Okay, well, we'll continue on down here like we do to get down to the other end of Edith Street. Cut a court into our courthouse. There will be a second video for the day, at least. There might be a third too. We'll see how we go. There'll definitely be a second because they've been working on the Geraldton Bridge again. So I might have a look and see if I can notice any changes. So I've gone across this so many times now, I sort of can tell where there's any changes. Hopefully they resurfaced it at least. There he is. It used to be the Cane Cutter Tavern. And the museum's worth looking at. I wouldn't take kids in there, especially kids that touch everything, but it's definitely worth having a look. 2 kilometers.
Duration 25 minutes, 42 seconds, 2,691 steps, heart rate 119.
Taking a couple of photos of the display of cameras and typewriters and phones. On display at the museum. Oh, there's an old radio there too. It's hard to get when I got a camera in one hand and a phone in the other trying to get photos, but we'll get what we can. 2-minute reflections in the window, but whatever shows up good, we'll put on the end of the video. Whatever's clear enough to see. Albert's is closed at the moment. Oh, they're about to open up. The lady was there at the door when I looked over. So, anyway, the Cane Cutter Monument will be the end of the video. So, thanks for watching. It was Bestestimes keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Definitely check out the links in the description. There's a PayPal link if you want to donate to the channel. There's a super thanks button provided by YouTube that you can donate through if you prefer. You need 4KZ in the background, local radio station. We'll just quickly show the Golden Hour and the nice shadows and stuff showing through. Anyway, check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. If you have any photos of your own, feel free to add them there as long as they're G-rated and that. Anyway, due to copyright music and all that, we'll continue to talk until I finish the video. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay cool. We'll catch you in the next one, and it's 7:06 AM.